friends or the people that were putting all their gold?
And I believe the woman that gave the 2 cents.
Because why is that? Why was he more grateful for her?
Because she gave that money with all her faith in God.
Exactly. Even though the other people were giving more, she gave all that she had. So we can't measure anyone's faith because we don't know if they're giving all they have, right?
Yes.
So how could you say, I can measure his faith? Because you don't know how hard it is for him to just simply get down on his knees and pray. If that's all he has, you can't say he is less faithful than someone who's out ministering, because we don't know what each person is truly capable of. That's why it's not our question to ask. It's only up to God. He knows how much we're capable of giving and what we can actually do.
Yes, man.
So we just need to help people along the way and tell them give as much as you can, because that's what God's going to be grateful for. He's not going to judge you the same as he's going to judge me, correct?
Yes.
So that's kind of answers your question, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you were trying to say so in other words, we're trying to say so faith is in the faith is mixed with deeds and works. Mm-hmm. Is it true, man of God? Faith is mixed with it, because if we remove deeds and works, it's no longer faith.
Yeah. And
so
if we remove faith, then our deeds and works,
they're nothing.
They're nothing. So we have to keep them hand in hand. We can't earn our way into heaven with our works unless we're doing them for the purpose of having faith. Okay. We can't just do all of this stuff and expect to get there if we don't have faith. We need to have faith and then act on our faith. So that's how they go together.
Okay. So, for example, another question is, how can you encourage someone to build up his faith? How can you encourage and motivate someone?
How can you encourage or motivate someone? By giving them hope. Because faith without hope doesn't work, and hope without faith doesn't work. You just have to give them hope and something to look forward to, and then say, this is how you get it. This is how you get it, is you increase your faith.
And actually, hope is motivation.
Yeah.
Everyone, whenever they're doing something, like me personally.
Yes.
When I'm doing things, I ask myself, what's in for me?
Yes.
Yes. So the scriptures, all around the scriptures, they tell us what's in for us. Because in every promise that God, in every commandment that God gives, there is something attached to it. So even if I don't want to follow the commandment, but I want something that's attached to that, I would have to follow the commandment so I can get that. So that's the motivation, that's the hope. Okay, because if you have that hope, then you can go on and exercise your faith, and then if it starts happening, then you want more, and then you start following all the things, you start, and then that's how it goes eventually.
So in other words, you're trying to say motivation is an act of faith. So what are you trying to say?
Motivation is what would make you exercise your faith.
So faith without motivation cannot.
No, you cannot have faith if you are not motivated.
Yeah, and hope is what motivates us. So you can't have faith unless you have hope, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you motivate someone. You give them hope by teaching them the truths of the scripture and the gospel.
Okay. I've learned a lot.